I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder. Hi friends, welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast. I have my friend here, James Harris, and he's a fellow realtor and also owns a new company called Breezy and your real estate company, Harrison Partners. And I'm just so happy you're here today.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. This is fun, and what a great setup you have.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So I only ask one question when we're on, and it's, when did you get the click? The click, the big idea to, I guess, go into real estate or what, all this amazing things that you've been doing.
Yeah.
And so, but I like to go back a little bit and find out about your history and where you're from and all of that. So,
right. How deep are we going to go?
Go for it.
The click. I think the click for me goes way back to when I was very young.
Okay, I love
because that. I knew I needed to get to work. I hated school. Hated
Oh,
school.
really?
Oh, my God. I was thrown out of 9 schools. So if you want to think about what my single mother had to go through.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, yes.
You were so rogue?
Oh, my God. I was a disaster. We were chatting about our kids before we started. I was an absolute lunatic. I was the kid that got thrown out of every school. I was the kid that every other kid's parents didn't want me to hang out with their kids.
Not him.
That was me. But I just, like, for me, first and foremost, I want to say this for the record. I did everything all the other kids did. I just got caught for everything, and I mean everything.
You were not smooth.
I was not smooth, and apparently I wasn't very smart. So I think I think about it, I must have been struggling. I had terrible, severe ADHD.
Oh, okay.
And I had an absent dad, and my friends were probably, more in the traditional household. Their parents were together. They had siblings. I was an only child.
Oh, only child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think I struggled quite hard as a kid. And the question was, when did it click? Well, it clicked the second I was legally allowed to get the hell out of the school system. And I know that sounds terrible, and it's not what I want for my own kids today. But I just knew I had to get to work.
Yeah.
Like I knew I loved people. I knew from a very young age. In London, we don't do estate sales. We do car boot sales, which is where you literally go to a parking lot and everyone opens up their trunks of their car and they start selling out of the trunk of their car. It's the estate sales here in America, but out of your trunk. And I used to go as a 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old, and I just would sell everything out of the trunk. I mean, everything. It didn't matter how awful it was. I'd find a buyer for it, and I'd sell it.
It's so great. You are a salesman.
So I loved selling from like a really, really, really young age.
Yeah.
But of course, I had to be in school until I was just about to turn 16, and that's when I got my first real estate job. And that's when it clicked, so to speak. Yeah.
16?
Like 15 and a half.
Wow.
Which is crazy because I have a 16-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And like, she's like, oh, and I'm like, Sophia, do you realize I was working at your age?
Yeah.
Like I was working full time at her age, which now as a dad, I cannot believe.
Wow.
But I started as an assistant. I was making coffee, cutting keys, running mail through the stamp machine, setting up houses, closing them down. It didn't matter. I wanted to be a sponge, right? I wanted to learn the business inside out, back to front. And I worked at that real estate company that was family owned for 4.5 years.
How did you get in there? I gotta know. Okay.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
So there's a magazine in London called the Estate Gazette. And in the back of this real estate magazine was a directory of every real estate brokerage in London. And
genius.
I went through and highlighted the companies that I was interested in with my yellow marker in alphabetical order. And the first one on the list was a company called Dutch and Dutch. And it was the first company. And I decided that I had no resume because I was 16.
Yeah.
Literally just turning 16. And so my resume was going to be a photograph of me. and I took it in a payphone in London. I didn't even own a suit. I had a blazer, a shirt, and I was wearing sweatpants below, and that was my resume.
Like a COVID outfit.
No, literally a COVID outfit. And I walked into the first brokerage called Dutch and Dutch, and I walked in, and I said, "Can I speak to the owner?" And the gentleman goes, "That's me." And it was the first place I walked into, and he interviewed me on the spot. We got on like a house on fire.
Oh, wow.
And he hired me. That's literally how this all began.
That's a great click.
Yeah, and that's where this began, and that's where it clicked at 16. So I learned residential for 2 years. I moved to commercial.
Oh, really?
Did commercial for 2.5 years. And then what happened was I'm 2021. I've left school at 15, 16. All my friends have gone off to university. Once they finish school in the UK, you do a gap year where you travel for 3 months and backpack. I never did any of that. So I was like, I want to travel. I'm going to go to LA for 3 months and visit my father who lived here. And I'd never lived with my dad, ever. And I came here for 3 months. And that's where the US journey began. I never went back. Yeah.
Really?
And I kept my job in London, and they paid me. And they made me promise I'd go back. And of course I promised, not realizing that I'd fall in love with Los Angeles. And that was 21 years ago.
So you were 18 when you first came?
21.
21.
Yeah.
And that was your gap year?
That was my gap year
Yeah.
21 years ago, 2 children later.
Yeah.
And
Well,
here we are.
Do you still see your dad?
No, that did not work out. That's a whole nother episode.
Okay.
Very rarely. I do see him very rarely, but that's an episode in itself.
Okay.
But that was a fun time living with your dad that you've never lived with, who likes to party more than you.
Wow.
So that was a fun situation.
Okay.
But listen, everything in life, this is the beauty of life. Like when I think of my journey from day one, and I truly think of the most important moments of my life, and I take myself to actually the darkest moments in my life. And I think of the hardest moments of my life, and that everyone's been through them. And today I look at all the darkest moments in my life as the best things that could have ever happened, because I don't think I'd be exactly where I'm sitting right now here today if it wasn't for those moments. So I don't look at anything in my life as regret. I look at it as a huge learning curve.
Yeah.
And if you don't learn, how do you grow?
How do you grow?
Right? And no one wants to live this very boring, straight-lined life. It has to have a bit of this. That's why reality TV is so successful.
Exactly.
It's the arc, right? You don't want to see everyone's life being perfect. No, you want to see their life be great, then crash, then go back up. But it's kind of like real life. You have to have the crash to have the growth.
Yes. Oh,
That. So that's the life.
What about your mom?
My mum is amazing. My mum raised me single-handedly from, 1 year of age. And my mum, struggled when I was growing up as a child, but she always put me first and took care of me and made sure I got through school. Poor thing went through 9 schools and had to deal with that mess. She even paid a company, I'll never forget this, to find me a school, and they gave her money back. Because they said, we just can't help. So I'm really giving it to you all today. That's
literally
yep.
not helpable.
I was unhelpable, but I had no interest. I didn't want to be helped. I wanted to get to work. I wanted to make money.
I just gotta get to 16 years old
Yes.
so I can work.
But dead serious.
Yes.
That's how it was. I wasn't academic. I was always very street smart. I didn't want to look at a textbook. I wanted to negotiate deals, make money, and build a career. And that's what happened from literally
from then.
the beginning.
Then on. Okay, so you're in LA. You are 21. And then how did you start selling real estate here?
Wow, that's a great story.
Sorry. I love going. Getting in there.
So David, we've now parted ways, but
Yes,
Dave and I were best friends since the day we were born. And we were
you always said that. You guys were just best mates.
Always. And David was in commercial real estate in London, and he went through the 2008 recession and mess. And that's when Dave came to LA. And I obviously had the experience of being an agent in London. And we literally both looked at each other and we were like, it's time.
Okay.
And we took any money that we had. And that's exactly where we started Bond Street Partners. We built this beautiful website that had no real estate on it because we'd never done a deal.
Yeah.
And that's literally, we started our business from the floor up in LA, no contacts. We didn't know our way from Beverly Hills to Bel Air. We knew nothing.
Yeah.
But we were both real go-getters. And I think actually now I look back at it, because we knew nothing and we were so green, we had no fear.
Yeah.
And having no fear is probably your biggest superpower in any new industry, because fear is what I watch a lot of agents go through that ends up pushing them out of the business, because they let the fear get in the way of their success. And the longer you leave a fear, the bigger that fear becomes, and then you can't overcome it.
Yeah.
So the one thing we did have going for us was we hadn't really dealt with the fear side of things. We just went for it.
Yeah. And then what did y'all do? Where did you join Bond Street Partners first and all of that?
So we started at Coldwell Banker for about a day. We were recruited by the office manager, who then quit the day after we started. We then went off to Partners Trust.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
With Nick Siegel. And then we
yes.
did a 10-year run with Mauricio at the agency, which was an incredible 10-year run.
Yeah.
We obviously did, 8 years on the show.
Okay. And how did you get recruited on that?
That was wild.
I want to know. I love this.
Yeah. I was driving home from work one day. We'd been in the business just over a year. We were brand new. I mean, literally a year. I just had my second child. And I got a call from a casting director one day who said, "Hey, we're casting for this show, $1 Million Listing. Would you be interested?" And I was like, firstly, I hadn't heard of the show, but I said, sure, we'd be interested. I thought it was a prank. I thought it was someone winding me up, literally. I called David. I'm like, Dave, I just got this call from a casting director. They're casting for this show, $1 Million Listing. Well, turns out Dave loved $1 Million Listing.
Oh, he had been watching.
He loves reality. So Dave's like, yeah. But I was like, Dave, I think it might be a prank. Because the person on the phone said that they got referred to us through somebody. And that person's name I'd never heard of. To this day, I don't know who the hell it is. Anyway, we took the Zoom. And we took the whole thing as a joke. Like I remember it like it was yesterday. David was in the background flexing his muscles. We were cracking jokes, laughing. Well, it turned out it wasn't a joke.
Yeah,
and then they got it down to the last 10 agents. And Dave and I were the only ones that were a duo.
Partners.
And then they sent cameras out with all 10 of us for a full day or 2 days. And that was the end of that. And we got it. And we did, I think, close to 100 episodes or more. I don't know exactly.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Crazy experience.
Did you like it?
Loved it. Loved it.
Great.
For me, it wasn't, if I knew everything now that I knew I would go through in that show, I would do it all over again, because I truly enjoyed it and what it gave us and provided to us. And
oh yeah, the exposure is amazing.
But I'm also really happy I'm not on the show anymore, and I get to focus on real estate. I get to focus on building Breezy. I get to focus on being with my family. Like, that show was intense.
Yeah.
We shot 11 months a year. I mean, that's a
always
lot.
On. You had to always be on,
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was amazing. I loved it. The experience, the memory. I think of my children growing up, my 5-year wedding anniversary, some of the coolest deals we've done in the business. But I'm equally as happy that I can now focus and obsess over my business, my app, and bettering this industry. Yeah.
That's so great.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. And that you were, so how long have you been in the business now? I guess in LA.
So I didn't get into the business straight away in LA, but
because that was just doing the math.
Yeah. I didn't get into it. So we set up our real estate business probably, I keep saying 13 years, but it was probably like 14 years ago. Yeah. And I've never looked back. I'm obsessed with this business. I love the people. I love the creativity. There's no 2 deals that are the same.
Exactly. No days the same.
Love it.
Yeah.
Like, how many businesses can you be your own boss, right? Be a true CEO of your own business, and every day is completely different.
No.
It's incredible.
And you built an amazing team.
Yes.
And I am obsessed with my team. It's like,
It's the best.
Just my best friends. We're hanging out.
Honestly, it's how many people on your team?
So there's 11 girls, and then Grant is the only one guy because I always say.
I'm sorry.
I know, but he's not around. But I always say I have enough penises at home, so no, only girls allowed.
Well, I live in a house full of women.
Yeah,
like,
all the girls.
I mean, it's my wife, my 2 daughters, my wife's mother, my mother. Even our dogs are female. I mean, I had a hamster. I'm sure she was female. I had fish. I'm sure they were female. I mean, I'm permanently around bloody females.
You're all around
and
the
I
girls.
love it.
Yes.
I
Oh my God.
love it. Is the truth.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I'm always the girls team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
11 women. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
We probably
very
have very
fun.
similar team sizes. So I've
Yeah.
probably got 14, 15 people. And these people on my team, they're friends.
Yes.
And I adore them. And I don't look at it as my team, it's our team. And we all collaborate and it's a joint effort. And I just think that if you can create that work environment where you're each celebrating one another's success, that's the environment you need to create
Yes.
to create incredible success.
I agree. Like the word boss is never used.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck that.
Get out of here.
I hate that
You're
word.
like, the boss?
I
what
hate
do you mean?
that and that's how they introduce me certain times. I'm like, no.
Oh, excuse me. I'm like, actually, my assistant, like,
Yes.
she's my boss.
Yes,
So she's
precisely. And my real boss is at home, and that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wife
Yes,
and my
exactly.
children.
Yeah, because you have a 13 and 16, so you are in the middle.
When you have kids,
Yes.
people warn you of, you're not going to sleep, and oh my God, terrible twos. No one fucking warns you about teenagers.
No.
No one goes, by the way, when they turn to 12, you're fucked. Oh, let me tell you, anyone listening, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But it's the greatest gift in the whole wide world.
They're coming
because
for
it
you.
does pass.
Yeah, it will pass.
There's
Yeah.
nothing better than my kids and my family.
Yeah.
And that's,
you love your wife.
I'm obsessed.
Very sweet.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed. And we've been married 18 years.
Yeah.
And that's my rock. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I
It's
love
yeah, me too. And again, I wouldn't be where I'm at today without her.
Oh, yeah. Same.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that in a relationship, if you're not with a man or a woman that can better you, like why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
No. And you like ride or die, stick together, ups and
100%.
downs together.
You know, I go to work every day and I feel really good about myself and I have a great day and I come home. She's like, what else are you doing? How are we bettering ourselves? How are we improving?
love her.
How are we growing? How are we doing this? I'm like, God damn. I just got home. Like, give me 10 minutes to unwind, please. But she will put my ego right in check.
Oh.
But I need that. I really need that, to be honest.
Yeah. My children, they love to roast me.
Yeah.
Like they will come for me.
Oh, roasting.
They're
That's
only,
just...
they're only 10 and 12, and they're already, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
well, at least they're smart and funny.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
You're getting into that age. By the way, roasting is just if the day of the weekend's with a Y, I'm getting roasted.
Yeah.
I have no chance.
Oh, yeah.
Zero in
Yeah.
that household.
Well, that's humility.
Oh, no.
We're cute. Yeah.
I'm humbled in that home, let me
Humble.
assure you. By the way, I'm loving these
Is
mugs.
this so silly?
So this is you in
This
a
is
swimming
me.
pool.
Yes, in one of my listing pools. It's not
Very
AI.
nice.
It's
Very
actually-
cool. I like it.
You're so funny. Okay, tell me about Breezy. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. I am on the wait list. Holly put me on.
Amazing.
Okay,
And I want to
just
show
so
it to
you
you.
know.
Why, thank you so much. Breezy was built just purely out of wanting to build something that I wish I had when I started in the business that I couldn't have because tech wasn't where it is today. And I think if we think of agents, what's the most frustrating thing in our business? It's the time that we lose to admin or to comps or to the MLS or
Oh my
to
gosh.
figuring out insights or analytics that our clients want. Like, if you have a team, that's one thing because you can delegate. But if you don't, the amount of time it takes to sit there and figure everything out is insane.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking to myself, what problems are we trying to solve as real estate agents? And I kept thinking to myself, it's efficiency, it's time, it's positioning ourselves to our clients in the best light possible. And so I built an operating system, but an actual operating system for agents to run their everyday life. So the app really has 4 features. The one that I'm obsessed with is Underbuilt, which will allow you to type in any address, and within seconds, Underbuilt will tell you exactly what the build potential of that property is.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with Underbuilt.
Of course. Yeah, I know.
So we bought Underbuilt. I bought Underbuilt about 2 years ago. And Underbuilt only used to exist in 6 cities of 1 county, which is LA County.
Yeah, we'd be like, okay, we'll just check the Underbuilt for it, then send it to your developer.
I used Underbuilt for 10 years religiously. And I was obsessed with it.
And then you'd pay to go,
So it tells you exactly how underbuilt the lot is, whether you're doing an addition or remodel, or whether you're building the property from the ground up. So we've taken that exact product, but we've enhanced it by about 50 times. And we've also scaled it to 83% of the American population. So it's not only available in LA now, it's available across the entire country. And now
no one ever had that. We were the only.
I know.
LA did, with working with you've worked with a lot more developers.
So that's how I built my business, was with developers. So we would pull underbuilt reports and underwrite deals and go to the developer and tell them what could be built on the lot. But Underbuilt's great for an owner user. It's great for someone that wants to add a 500 square foot addition. It's great to go and get a listing because maybe the land is worth more than the house. It's just amazing knowledge, power, and information to have at your fingertips that your buyer or seller can't find on ChatGPT or Grok they'd have to get a surveyor and have the surveyor come out, and it would cost $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, or they'd have to understand in our market, Zemus and LA County's website, and then understand what setbacks are. So Underbuilt is one component of Breezy.
Yeah.
And now we've also developed just an incredible tool, which is for comps. So now you're able to build a full-blown listing presentation in under 30 seconds that's customized with your logo, your brand. You can customize the comps and you can put it into one clean report in a matter of seconds. So no more cloud CMA, hour in front of the computer. This is on the go. You can pull over, download your comp report, and it is gorgeous and beautiful. You can text it straight to the client or to yourself, and it's done.
Yeah, because
it's really
the
cool.
MLS is just...
It's just hard to navigate.
It's so archaic. I'm sorry to say. It's so hard to...
But it blows my mind because our real estate industry is a $500 billion industry.
I talk about it every day. We're like, what, how?
And we're working off spreadsheets. We're working off notes. Our data's all over the place. It's wild.
It's like, what happened to us?
We're the only industry, by the way,
in the 50s.
of this dollar amount that's still working in ancient times. It's insanity. So I wanted to create something that was clean, concise, easy to navigate and understand. And then I built a note taker, but not just the typical note takers that we're all familiar with. I built a note taker that is in our real estate agent brain.
Oh yeah, how we talk and like
correct.
quick that little shorthand.
Correct. So your note taker can come on a Zoom or a Microsoft Teams or a Google Meets, or your note taker can come to inspections when you're getting the wrap up from the inspector, or when you're calling expireds or door knocking or buyer meetings or listing meetings. And yes, we give you the transcript, but we also give you everything highlighted in real estate jargon so that nothing slips through the cracks. And then you can take those notes, and we built a full, robust pipeline so that you can manage your business from top to bottom, deals, escrows, clients, on market, off market. And so we've literally created an operating system for the agents so that you can rely on Breezy to be the app that you open before you walk into a meeting and the app that you open once you leave the meeting. And what I love is that you don't have to be at any brokerage to have this tech.
Yeah.
It is proprietary to you. You don't have to be at a brokerage. It's not the brokerage's data. It's yours.
Yeah.
And agents want that now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I found that out. Just a little side note.
Yeah.
Is when I first started, what was it? 7 brokerages in 7 years.
Oh, good Lord.
Which like
that's probably a record.
Sounds unhinged.
Yes.
But I was like at a small one, and then Telus sold to Douglas Elliman, and stuff like that. But then I was at that first little one, and then I said, okay, we'll have to go. This is like 45 minutes from my son's preschool. This doesn't work. Then my email was cut off. within, negative seconds. And I was like, okay, so it's been Shelton at sheltonwilder.com ever since. It doesn't matter what broker. So it's like.
But you're preaching to the choir.
I know. You and I are talking the same thing.
But
so
let me put it into perspective.
Think of that.
So let me put this into perspective.
Okay,
You have 1,000 emails and clients in your CRM at your brokerage. And next week you leave that brokerage. Yeah. Who owns that data?
The brokerage. That's
Correct.
why I've never put it in the brokerage ever.
So now imagine you have a platform where the data is yours. It's not ours, it is yours.
Yes.
You want that data back, you cancel your account, whatever it might be, that data is yours, not ours. It is proprietary to you, not us. And in a time where our business is being disrupted and things are changing, agents want to have independence. Agents don't want to go to a brokerage just because of the tech stack.
I know. Yeah, because it's not yours anymore.
That's right.
So
that's the reason.
So we're on the same page here with that.
And that's all it is. Look, again, this is a very simple industry. People love to fucking complicate. Keep it simple, keep it stupid. We've built an app that is going to change your life, the way you work and the pace at which you work. And with Underbuilt, we're giving you insights that your consumers cannot get. And in a world where tech is forever changing and your consumers are 5 steps ahead of you at all times, how do you separate yourself from the consumer? It's with information. And we have that information that will put you as a trusted advisor, not just an agent. So I've been obsessing about this for 2 years.
Yeah. And this is when is it, we're on the wait list, but when is that? Okay.
So wait list is open, and then actually I haven't really announced this at all, but we will be going live in California, in Florida, and in Arizona on April 14th.
Okay, well, this will come out right about then.
Epic.
So that'll
Fantastic.
be good. It's like
good.
happening.
Great. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, that's done. And then we will release to other states as and when we feel that we are 100% confident in the product that we can deliver to those states. And we've already got 2,500 agents on the wait list. The momentum since Inman in New York, where I last saw you,
where we saw each other,
has been unreal. And just really, really excited about it.
Yeah. So you're focusing on that, and then you have your awesome team and your fam. So you're just kind of
between a family, 2 businesses, let me tell you, it's a lot. But it's funny when things get stressful, and they do. Someone sent me a video on Instagram, and it was an amazing video, and it really worked. You watch certain things and you're like, that resonates.
It hits.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you're like, oh my God, this is too much, and I'm stressed, and I'm this, and I'm that. And then I have to remind myself that I prayed for this. I wanted this.
Yes.
This is everything I've dreamt of. And
This
it's
is
like,
my vision board.
I'm like, shut up, James. This is everything you wanted. Like, don't complain. Keep going. And that really works. Like, life can get challenging. Life can get stressful. But you're right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, and you wanted this.
I wanted this. And here we are.
I always think that if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Like the more you have to do, the more you get done.
100%.
And so it's just like, well, let's keep going.
It's true.
Because people are like, oh, I'm so stressed out watching your Instagram. I'm like, well, then maybe you need to do more.
This
Sorry.
is what we do. This is what we do. I love it. I mean, look, the truth is, if I didn't have 500 things going on at once, I'd be even more petrified. This is how I roll, as do you. You're type A. We're very if we didn't have too much going on, we'd be like, what the fuck do we do with ourselves?
Yeah.
I get it.
If it's like too much downtime, like what happened?
Yes.
What's wrong with my phone?
Exactly. So we love it. We thrive off it. We gain energy from it. If I get a down day and I'm at home, I'm actually even more tired from doing nothing than when I'm out doing 600 things in a single day. Yes. I love it.
So I love that part. Okay, so you're going to launch, and then what's kind of next steps?
You're going to the moon. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
What's next is really, really focus on the app. Like my mission is to obsess over the agents. I want to keep refining the app, making it better, improving it, making it stronger, continuing to obsess over the agents. We have some incredible things in the pipeline for where we want this to be. And of course, I will never stop selling real estate.
I know.
I just love what I do. I love our team. I love our clients. I love the creativity. And actually what's beautiful is being in the real estate business is just so helpful for Breezy because the two go hand in hand. So I'm very lucky to be in the situation I'm in because I still get to handle the community. And I'll add, the community of our industry is
the best.
It's unreal.
Yeah,
We're lucky.
I love that. I
We're
love
lucky.
agents.
We're
I mean,
lucky.
we really
Yes.
do have
We're
so
lucky.
much fun.
We want to help each other. We want to lift each other up. And there's always the few agents that wouldn't mind seeing you come down, but you separate from those and they make you stronger.
Yeah, I heard one of my John Eric, he's one of my friends, and he's an agent. And he said the agents at the bottom are the ones competing, but the ones at the top are collaborating.
That's right.
And I was like, that is
true.
so true, right? Because it's like
so true.
We would just, we want to do deals together.
Correct. Look, I've always said this. From day one, I learned that your clients are important, but agents are even more important because your clients come and go and agents stay. Mm-hmm. So the relationship I have with you versus the next agent and the next agent is so important.
Yeah.
And that's why keeping your side of the street clean, being ethical,
Yes.
And doing what you need to do by the book. You don't have to screw people to be successful in this business.
At all.
You just don't.
No.
And you can still be wildly successful.
Mm-hmm.
Wildly.
Hey. No, it's so true. And I love that about you. I'm so glad that we've gotten to
Me too. I hope I answered the question of
you did.
what made me click.
The click was at 15 and a half years old or at 10 years old.
About that, yeah. Probably right out of the womb, but let's just call it 10.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was going from very, very, very young age. I try and sell almost everything and anything.
Oh my God.
I've just loved the art, the deal. It's probably a problem. I'm probably addicted to it.
Yes. We're siblings.
Oh,
for
really?
sure.
You're the same?
Yeah, I always tell everybody I flew out of my mom's vagina needing a drink and a job.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank God I'm 16 years sober.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you know I'm sober too?
I thought so.
Good for you. See, we're nuts and we're
really
good at it. I love that.
And I think we
I didn't know that.
Kind of like move that energy.
Correct. Well, we're addicted to good things, not bad.
Yes, all the good things.
I'll take it all day long.
That's why you have to do the right thing, like side of the street clean.
Yep.
So we're a little bit
picked up on that,
yeah,
huh? That's what I always tell my kids. Did you keep your side of the street clean? What was your part to play? Dad, shut up, Dad. I did nothing. No. You did something.
Yeah.
There's something you did there that happened for that reason.
Yep.
So it's a good way to, it's a good way to live. And by the way, we're not perfect.
No.
And I don't claim to be, but it's a better way to live like this and have these ideologies or whatever you want to call them than not having them.
And because we have to sleep at night.
Exactly.
Like
I sleep good.
I have to.
It's very nice.
I sleep great now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember what happened the next morning. It's such a lovely thing.
Thank God, because for 12 years I have no idea.
Had a ton of fun though.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Chaotic.
Thank God it's done, but because we're done now, so we don't have to do that anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I'm so glad that you came on.
Me too.
And I know you're running around to your next showing.
I have, yep.
Yes.
But thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this. And we'll do it again soon.
We're going to do it again, and I can't wait. I'm going to be one of your first on Breezy.
Amen.
I'm going to be a super fan here.
Thank you.
So we need that in the underbuilt part.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to show it to you as soon as we wrap.
Big brain.
You're
smarty pants.
Let's go.
I love that. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder.